No doubt you will be using borrowed finance for the purchase of your investment property. This is a tricky subject as depending on what country or state you are in, there will be different local laws pertaining to your particular proposition. However, some things, but not all, that you should be considering are: can you obtain tax relief for a property of a certain age? In some cases you can claim depreciation on the property, but it may have to be built within a certain period. This is a very specialized subject and you should consult your financial advisor as to what the rules are, and more importantly they are still current. To claim depreciation you will need to have a depreciation schedule. A depreciation schedule ensures maximum property tax deduction. This is a very specialized field, and such a report is not necessarily obtained from your accountant. Once again, seek advice from a qualified person in order to obtain the maximum benefit for your investment.
Your proposed property needs to be inspected for a range of issues before somebody will lend you anything on it. For example, a pest inspection and a building surveyor's inspection will be required. Not much fun to be had here if the building requires substantial repairs due to rot or termites before is fit for occupancy. Just some of the issues you have to look out for are: 1. Water ingress causing stains, corrosion and particularly mold. Bathrooms are often the major area for attention. They should have a waterproof membrane to prevent seepage to other areas. Check inside cupboards for damp or smells. 2. Are the ceilings sagging in any area? You can get small leaks in the roof that continue over a lengthy period of time that does not destroy the ceiling but could weaken it and allow it to sag, or go moldy, or both. Mold can be bleached, and no longer appear obvious but still is prevalent and spreading. 3. Cracks in walls. Many areas are subject to longwall mining or subsidence, allowing buildings to sag and become weakened. 4. Have a look at the roofline, make sure they are straight and not deflecting or sagging. Tiled roofs can be extremely heavy, and as they age all of the timbers will deflect, look unsightly or possibly even be weakened. 5. Old tiles that are broken may not be able to be replaced with exactly the same type. 6. Are the gutters rusted out? Do the downpipes run into stormwater drains or appropriate points for dispersal? 7. Ensure multi-story properties have drain holes in the walls above foundations or slabs. 8. Check for leaking pipes or wet patches in the garden that shouldn't be there. 9. Is the electrical system in good shape? Does it have an old-fashioned fuse box, or does it have modern trip switches with earth leakage functions? 10. Are there any possums in the roof, bugs and creepy crawlies present? Look for telltale droppings even if you can't see the pests. 11. Is there an outdoor barbecue in the backyard? If it's an old-fashioned one that uses fuel such as wood or charcoal, then this could be a source of aggravation for your neighbors, with people lighting fires that are too large, smoky or generally standing around them drinking too much and making noise. For the same reason, you do not want a fire pit under any circumstances. In summertime there is a very real chance that your guests will be transgressing local laws or fire regulations. 12. Swimming pools can also be a serious problem if they are cracked or leaking, resulting in some very big bills. Does the pool comply with local rules about fencing? 13. What are the property fences like? If they need replacing, how cooperative will the neighbors be in helping with replacement costs? 14. Are there any unsafe or unapproved renovations? You may be able to obtain the original drawings of the house in order to check easily. 15. Does it have a deck or balcony overlooking the neighbors, and intruding on their privacy? Your guests will undoubtedly spend time on a deck or balcony and possibly make a noise that will disturb your neighbors.
Property searches will be required, and these may include all or even more than this list. 1. Home loan pre-approval. 2. Title search. 3. Registered plan search or land survey. 4. Bankruptcy search. 5. Contaminated land search. 6. Council development search, bushfire risk in fire-prone areas. 7. Main road search, local authority and water search. 8. Council zoning search. 9. Body corporate records if applicable.
Having jumped through all those hoops, you will need to do a pre-settlement inspection a few days before final settlement, to ensure that the property is in the condition you expected when you signed the contract. That may include ensuring the fixtures and fittings are there and working, checking the owner has removed all of his rubbish, and the gardens are in good condition. It's a good idea to take photographs, or a video of the property, when you make your initial inspection so that you can compare it with your pre-settlement inspection. Photographic evidence could be very useful in the event of a dispute.
Has the property been used as a holiday let previously? If so, are you entitled to any existing bookings? Have the owners put in a development application for the property's use as a holiday let? Can you continue to use the name of the property? Continuity is important. Repeat business is a real bonus. Previous guests will often search for the property name and you want to keep it. Are there any records of previous guests, the length of their stays and any problems they may have had during their stay? Are the neighbors sympathetic to the property being used as a holiday let? Have they made any complaints about it? How close are the neighbors? Is there adequate parking for your guests so that they won't annoy those neighbors by cluttering up the street and taking up available parking? What is the soundproofing of the building like? Are smoke alarms fitted? They need to be close to every bedroom or even in each one, depending on local requirements. Is there any firefighting equipment included, such as an extinguisher or fire blanket in the kitchen? Is there a carbon monoxide detector? Is the property being offered either furnished or partly furnished? This can save you a great deal of money, but you do not want poorly made or worn items. Has it an ornamental pond more than 300 mm deep that complies with local regulations relating to child safety? Is anyone likely to trip over broken pavers or paths? Are there any hazards to children on the property?
After many years in the business, we have other helpful hints to make your property a successful and profitable holiday let. See our next video in this series, or call Jeffrey at Blue Mountains Getaways.